Hey, y'all, it's Bree Specific from What's the Word. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday, 1 to 3 p.m. here on YouTube and all other platforms as well. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, all of that. Thanks for watching.
Hey, what's up, what's the word?
You can tell me if you don't want to talk about this. Because I feel like this was you, but I don't know. Something happened with your ex.
With what?
Like he was there when...
Oh, you talking about I had my first.
That was
he
you?
got killed in
Okay,
front of me.
I thought
yeah.
that was you.
Yeah, I was 16. My first love.
You were
he got
I didn't know you was 16 when it happened.
Yeah, I was 16.
Was this before you started making music?
Yeah. That's kind of what led me to it. Because he passed away. And then I got sent away because I was on probation. And I had to live in this place called Chicago Girls.
Hold on. Why was you on probation, Sonta? What?
So this was like some drug stuff, some street what?
Street.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a bad girl gone good. So I used to be bad, but I'm good
Because you
now.
never gave me that.
That's the point.
I never.
That's the point. That's the point. I am not who everybody think I am.
I mean,
but
you just told me you beat up your roommate, so you got hands.
I mean, it sounds
She
like
couldn't know how to fight.
No. So if you can tell us that story, it's like
What about my first?
Yeah, because that's like traumatizing in itself. Like, which I was cooling and somebody ran up on the car or something like that.
Nah, so I met him when I was like 13 going on 14. He was like 15 going on 16. And we ended up being in a relationship for like 3 years. I think 3, maybe 4 years. And it was like your typical hood relationship. Like crazy drama. He had a baby mama. He had a baby when he was 13.
Oh, he was outside.
Yeah, so he had already had a baby mama. I fought her twice, all type of... That's my twin now. But
Shout out to y'all.
yeah. So it was a little domestic going on and whatever like that. And we had our worst fight, like one of our worst fights ever. And like it was proof that we had to fight, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And so everybody was on his. So he skipped town. He went to his people's house and whatever. And then when he came back, I'm like, okay, you ain't the only one go out of town. So I went out of town to Wisconsin to my sister crib. And then I ended up getting stabbed. Yes, I ended up getting stabbed.
In Wisconsin?
Yes, we got to a fight 'cause my sister was like, she a fighter. Dominique, just love him. She a fighter. And so we end up getting into a fight and whatever like that. And I got stabbed. And of course, he's the first person that I wanted to call, even though we was into it and whatever, because he heard about it. So then everybody calling me. So I got stitches. I got stabbed right here and I got stabbed right here.
The same time?
Yes. That's why I got this tattoo. I got stabbed. Oh, that's from the shirt. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
Yeah, it's just tattoo. Yeah. But so after I got stabbed, of course I came back like within the next few days. But it's crazy because when I was out there, he was blowing up my phone one night. And then I'm like, I was still mad at him from the fight. And then I answered. And he like, man, I just had a dream that I got killed and you was there. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm in Wisconsin. So that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? So next day or next couple days, I come back home, everybody at the park. So I'm coming to the park and whatever. Then I'm seeing girls walking back and one of the girls walking back crying. So I'm like, what happened? So I guess they was fighting and whatever like that. Long story short, it was a fight going on between some girls from another block and our guys was watching. So one of the girls was pregnant that was fighting. So she was fighting. Her baby daddy came and snatched her up and was looking at them. Our guys like, why the fuck y'all ain't stop them? Woo, woo. They like, them ain't our girls. Like, we not finna touch them. Them not our girls. So the dude went back, told his guys that I guess one of our guys called his girl a bitch or something. So we leaving. We finna go to another hood, me and the girls and whatever. And then we see the guys walking up to me. So it was the guy from their hood, they walking up to me. And then so we like, okay, let's see what's going on. So we walk over there, they talking and like that. Man, these from the other hood is that done finally got some guns. These the same I used to bully back in the day. And so now they finally got some guns. They want to be tough. Da, da, da. So they all come together, motherfuckers talking, and they was just long story short, when we was walking off, everybody talked. Walking off, one of them pulled out a gun and got the shoot. And then we ran. So, like, I ran this way. Like, most of the girls ran this way. The guys ran this way. So, I ran this way. And then I see somebody drop, like, at my peripheral, whatever. And then I turn around because I'm thinking it's my guy, whatever, because they out on a black shirt and blue jeans. So, I turn around. And he fell. I'm like, okay, I saw that one him. So, then I keep running. The next thing you know, I just hear people calling my boyfriend name. And I'm like, what the f***? Why they calling his name? So, then I look over. He was over there on the ground. Then I went over there. I sat on his chest. Because, you know, you got to sit on the wound, whatever like that. So I sat on him. I was just talking to him. Like, you know, telling him my plans and stuff like that. And then he just sat up. And he gave me a kiss. And I just went crazy. Because he was telling me he was finna die. You know what I'm saying? Like, he sat up. Like, he sat up and he gave me a kiss. Oof. I don't even want to talk about that. But yeah, so. Yeah.
That's tough.
That was tough.
And then I was on probation, and he was like, you know, a big guy in the, you know, gangs and shit. So my PO felt that I was like, you know, because I was drinking and smoking. Imagine I'm 16 years old, I'm drinking heavy, smoking heavy, doing all type of crazy. So, you know, my PO, and then also the guys from that hood, you know, everybody after each other. So it's like, I'm next in line if it comes to a girl. You know what I'm saying? So I was smoking. My drop came out dirty. My PO got me sent away to this place on 96 in Crandon, behind Banner, called Chicago Girls.
Yeah, I know
and
that.
I had to live there for 6 months. Yes, and I ended up changing my life. There. So, and then I was praying. That's when I first really started praying for the first time. And I used to always say, because, you know, it was a drug program because you got to get, it was like ages 11 through 17. So we had AA meetings. So we say the serenity prayer in the AA meetings. And then I started saying it when I went to sleep and stuff like that. And
It helped.
yeah, I ended up changing my life. I stopped going around them. Well, you know, we used to get passes on the weekends and stuff like that. So, you know, my counselor told me, like, because she was half of the reason why I really changed my life, because the way she talked to me, she didn't talk to me like a kid. She told me, like, look, I already know when you go on your passes, because, like, you go on your pass, thank you. So you go on your pass, and then when you come back in, you got to get a drop immediately before you go back in. So she was like, I can't stop you from doing what you're going to do. I know you're going to go back to see them. She was like, but this is what I'm going to tell you. She was like, mark my words, every time you go back to see them, they're going to be doing the same thing that they was doing the last time. She was like, you decided you want to keep doing the same thing.
So she genuinely wanted to help you.
Yeah, because her son had passed away, like around the same time that my boyfriend passed away. So we bonded on that. And so, you know, Miss Carol, she really helped me. And I ended up changing my life. And then that's when I went back to school, sophomore. And then I had to get my grades up. So that's when I had to get, you know, they had them computer rooms where you go and get your grades up on the computer. So that's why SIU ain't accept me, because it was computer work. Everything else before then, freshman, sophomore year, nothing.
Yeah.
And then the rest was, you know, I changed my life completely. Like, I was on the student leaders, bowling team, cheerleading team. I changed. I really did. And I, you know, I thank Chicago Girls for that. But yeah. It's probably why I'm so up.
I don't want to say you. I don't think you.
Just have a story.
As far as love goes, I am completely traumatized.
Hey, what's up? What's the word?